Hey, so we just got back from the New York Historical Society. We got to tour the entire facility, see a quick video documentary about the story and history of New York, and we got to engage with some of the memorials and plaques attributed to some of the great people who really influenced the city's development. My favorite part of the tour was getting to talk to our tour guide named Gladys. Gladys is actually a psychoanalyst, and so her and I got to speak about a lot of the psychoanalytic thinkers like Freud, Jung, Heinrich Rocker, Marie Klein, all people like that whose work is actually what would you say? In many ways, the bedrock of a lot of practice of therapists and clinicians. So she was very interesting. We also got to speak about some of the psychological implications of art and how it can, for many people, be an interpretive medium for the things that are deep inside of us, things that we don't think about as having a really exertive influence upon the way we think about the world and engage with it. So she was tremendous. We actually got a photo together. It's right here. And I really was impacted by learning about all the people whose lives and work meant a lot to the city of New York, and the people, the time and the place that they were active in. And that just speaks to this fascination I've always had. It seems like ever since my Atlanta trip, every time I encounter memorials or historical archives dedicated to people whose lives were significant or impactful in some kind of way, I always leave the exhibits really stirred, really moved. And it must be a trend now because of the fact that, again, this happened in Atlanta, and then coming away from the New York Historical Society, I had this same feeling of, wow, these people really were great and they really did something important with their lives. And I've written essays about it. I've thought about it a lot. I hope that that's the case for my life as well, that I can do something impactful with the work that I take up or the person that I become. But it's just so interesting that this keeps happening. I mean, it seems like unfailingly, I go to these exhibits, I attend things dedicated to great people, hypothetically, and every time I come away from it thinking, wow, like there's just a weightiness to it. So I thought I should make a note of that, since I think this will probably be a moment from my trip that I remember.